Welcome to the Support Staffordshire Volunteer Star Awards.
Hello, welcome to Support Staffordshire 2021 Volunteer Star Awards. I'm Bob Hall. We met 2 years ago, a nice sunny June evening, and we should have been here 1 year ago, but then something called COVID got in the way and the whole thing had to be scrapped. So we're back this year in a slightly different format. Now the plus for you is that you can be sitting at home on your favourite sofa, bowl of crisps to one side, glass of wine on the other, dressed in whatever feels comfortable, and still enjoy the evening. So here come the runners and riders as we look at the people from the voluntary organisations, the community groups and the charities who've worked through COVID-19. Here we are, 2021 Support Staffordshire Volunteer Star Awards.
Hello, I'm Lisa Haynes. I'm the Senior Locality Officer for North Staffordshire, and I've done quite a lot of work in Newcastle over the past 18 months, and I'm always in awe of the amount volunteers do in Newcastle and the way people care about their community. And often volunteers are very selfless people. They work very hard and sometimes at very boring things, but they do what they do because they love their communities. And I'm so pleased that tonight is a night just to say a massive thank you to them, for them to be spoiled and celebrated and maybe even a bit embarrassed. But yeah, thank you so much for everything you do. We all appreciate you so much.
Thank you, Bob and Lisa, and it's great to be here for the first of our 2021 Volunteer Star Awards. And it's wonderful to be kicking it off up in the north of Staffordshire. My name's Gary Jones. I'm the Chief Executive at Support Staffordshire, and let me introduce my colleagues. First, Esther.
Hello there. My name's Esther Jones, and
Thank
I
you,
work
Bob
with Support
and
Staffordshire
Lisa.
as the Senior Locality Officer for Staffordshire Moorlands.
And Jill.
Hi, I'm Jill Norman. I am the Operations Manager in North Staffordshire, so I cover Moorlands and Newcastle.
Thanks both. There's a number of firsts this evening. So this is the first of 4 events over the next couple of weeks. It's also the first time that we've held these events online. So thank you so much for joining us live on YouTube. It's also the first time that we've held the Star Awards covering Newcastle-under-Lyme. So it's been great to see some wonderful nominations coming in from Newcastle. Thank you to everyone who's took the time to produce and send us their nomination videos. We received so many great clips. We can't show them all. We'll be here all evening, so we have had to edit some of them down. But Jill, tell us how this evening is going to work, please.
So we would normally hold these events in each district, but 8 online events can be quite exhausting. So we are celebrating 2 areas this evening, Staffordshire Moorlands and Newcastle-under-Lyme. As we go through each category, we will be presenting and announcing the winner of the Moorlands Award, followed by the Newcastle Award for each category. There will also be commendations awarded in some of the categories.
So if you're having a small COVID-safe celebration, making an evening of it with your team, colleagues, friends and family, perhaps, we'd love to see your photographs. You can join in by adding comments to our social media feeds as well by using the details shown at the bottom of the screen right now. Our sponsors have formed our judging panels, so they've had the long task of reading all the nominations. Many local businesses have faced challenges over the recent months and of their own, and we're really very thrilled that to have their continued support. We couldn't have done this without them, so please tag them on any social media posts where you can. Sponsor details will be shown on the screen during the award presentations. So good luck to all of you who've been shortlisted to receive the award, and have a really lovely evening.
So now we know how it's going to work. Let's kick off and get straight into this evening's presentations. The first category up tonight is the Staffordshire Moorlands Business Contribution to Communities Award, which is sponsored by So Marketing.
Hi, I'm James Aberley from So Marketing. I'm the senior partner here. We're based over in Leek. We're really pleased to be sponsoring the award for business contribution for communities. for Support Staffordshire. As a organisation that works a lot with local communities, does a number of charity events and tries to give back where we can, we thought this was a really valuable award that we can sponsor for this particular award ceremony. The details for the winning nomination are that this person runs a well-known local shop in a town that we know very well, in Cheadle, because it's where we first founded our business. They're committed to getting everyone involved in the community, getting everybody involved in projects they're working on, and the winner of the Support Staffordshire Business Contribution to Communities Award is Dee Beardmore of Creative Cheadle. Congratulations, Dee, very well done, and hopefully we can meet up as soon as restrictions allow.
So congratulations to Dee Beardmore and Creative Cheadle, and well done to Sarah Gould and the team at Morrison's. There were no business nominations for the Newcastle district, but hopefully we'll get some next year. We'll move on now to the personal achievement category, starting with the Moorlands, sponsored by Staffordshire County Council.
Good evening. I'm Michelle Cliff, Senior Locality Officer for Cannock Chase at Support Staffordshire. I'm pleased to take the opportunity to present the award this evening for the Staffordshire Moorlands Personal Achievement Award on behalf of the sponsor, Staffordshire County Council. Here is the nomination. This lady joined Borderland Voices over 4 years ago with her key worker. She sat quiet, unable to raise her head or make eye contact. Over a period of months, she became gradually more engaged and eventually was able to read her writing aloud to the group. As the months extended into years, she gained a little more confidence, shared something of her story, and was less hesitant in delivering her work. She made the transition from walking with her key worker to walking on her own to the group, and was just about to tackle bus journeys when the pandemic struck. Her voluntary input rests on both old and new technologies, and she's a readiness to offer encouragement to others. This person, by her own admission, hated having to make phone calls, but bit the bullet and picked up the phone to support other members of the group who became isolated due to the pandemic. Now she phones them weekly and has become a lifeline to them. Being IT savvy, she also supported fellow members with IT, providing a very simple step-by-step guide to switching on the tablet, charging the dongle, and connecting to Zoom. With her help, members have been able to successfully rejoin the writing group and have met up with friends they've missed for so long. I'm pleased to announce the winner of the Staffordshire Moorlands Personal Achievement Award is Jane Melkin. Congratulations, Jane.
Jane has achieved so much since she started coming to Borderland Voices Arts for Health and Mental Wellbeing. Despite coping with disability, pain management, agoraphobia and anxiety, her contribution to the group has blossomed. Her writing is always a joy, but more especially, she's provided vital support to others. Although she has acute anxiety about making phone calls, she's been regularly ringing another group member who'd become isolated. Then she borrowed the Lenovo tablet we'd managed to acquire for our oldest participant and wrote a simple step-by-step illustrated user manual to help them get online.
Huge congratulations to Jane Malkin there from Borderland Voices. Phone support, digital support, absolutely critical during the pandemic. And I have to say at this point, I absolutely love having my Borderland Voices art calendar. It hangs on the wall right here, just next to my desk, so I get to see the group's great work. Also in this category, commendations to Debbie Silcox from Blythe Bridge Community Managed Library. So well done to you too, Debbie. Next is the Newcastle Award, which is sponsored by Summit Hospitality.
Hi, I'm Lisa Haynes, North Staffordshire Senior Locality Officer at Support Staffordshire, and I'm delighted to present the winner of the Newcastle-under-Lyme Personal Achievement Award on behalf of our sponsor, Summit Hospitality. This person has overcome huge personal challenges over the last 6 years and has rebuilt her life through volunteering, which is really helping her regain skills and confidence that she lost during this difficult time. She wanted to use her experience to help others and started a counselling course so she could provide counselling support to others. This person started volunteering for Staffordshire Fire and Rescue in July 2019 when she supported Safe and Sound in Newcastle. Now as a host at Safe and Sound events, she's grown in strength and confidence and is a highly valued member of the volunteering team, described as motivated, enthusiastic and a willing volunteer who is a pleasure to work with. Her help has been invaluable and she helps the children attending Safe and Sound really get the most out of their visit. Teachers attending events have commented on the smooth operation and organisation of events, which is due in no small part to this person. As her confidence has grown, she has really started to take ownership of the hosting role and is now comfortable to be left to monitor time and keep workshop partners on track with delivery. I'm pleased to announce the winner of the Newcastle-under-Lyme Personal Achievement Award is Carly Leese. Congratulations, Carly, and well done.
So congratulations to Carly Lees of the Staffordshire Fire and Rescue Service. And commendations go to June Handy at Caldwell Children and Mike Clayton of Sting. The next category is the New Volunteer Team of the Year. And we start with the Moorlands Award, sponsored by Support Staffordshire.
Good evening, everybody. My name is Celia Muir. I'm the South West Peak Community Engagement and Grants Officer for Support Staffordshire, and I'm here to tell you that the winning nomination for the Staffordshire Moorlands New Volunteer Team of the Year is a group of volunteers who came together last year in response to the first lockdown. They became the point of contact for all volunteers in their village to offer help, advice and guidance. To keep up morale, they created a WhatsApp group for people to chat and access support. They created a newsletter containing vital information and hand-delivered it to every home in the area, ensuring it reached everyone, especially those who did not have access to or use the internet. They have cooked meals for neighbours and fetched prescriptions over a period of several months and have been a real lifeline to people in the village who needed support or were lonely. The group also planted up village planters to brighten everyone's day as they went out walking. Each member has played their part with enthusiasm and dedication in supporting their community, and it gives me great pleasure to announce the winner of the Staffordshire Moorlands New Volunteer Team of the Year Award is Draycott COVID Support Group. Thank you so much for all you've done and continue to do. You've been a lifeline to so many. Congratulations.
The congratulations to Draycott COVID Support Group. What fabulous work you've been doing during the pandemic. And very well done too to Brown Edge and Endon Litter Picking Army. Next is the Newcastle Award, also sponsored Support Staffordshire.
Good evening. My name is Esther Bromley and I'm the Development Consultancy Manager for Support Staffordshire. I'm thrilled to be given the opportunity to present the nomination for the Newcastle-under-Lyme New Volunteer Team of the Year Award. Created in 2019, this fledgling charity was the brainchild of 2 organ donation specialist nurses. Whilst conducting their normal duties, they perceived a monumental lack of support for children and young people when someone significant in their lives has received a terminal diagnosis or prognosis. So they created this now registered charity and they run it on a voluntary non-profit basis, whilst also holding down full-time jobs. Their aim is to solely preserve and protect the physical, emotional and mental health of children and young people in Staffordshire. When someone significant in these young people's lives is dying or has died, they provide bespoke, focused and supportive acute bereavement care. Their service is free of charge and absolutely anyone can refer to them, whether they be a family member, teacher, healthcare professional, friend, the list goes on. They are now receiving referrals from all sectors of the community, thus proving it's a much needed service in Staffordshire. So it gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the Newcastle-under-Lyme New Volunteer Team of the Year Award is Windmills Charity, founded by Leanne Clay and Zara Toussaint.
Whilst working as practitioners in the organ donation field and liaising with families who had recently lost or who were about to lose a beloved member of the family, Leanne and Zara became acutely aware that there was nothing in place within Staffordshire to guide children and young adults through the dying process, and so Windmills was born. Even though the girls continue to work full-time, they are also on call 24/7 for Windmills referrals to support children and young people at this tragic and traumatic period in their lives. This fledgling charity is funded entirely out of Leanne and Zara's own pockets together with donations. Their most passionate vision is to devote themselves to Windmills on a full-time basis, and they are both determined to make this vision a reality.
Well, congratulations to Windmills Charity and in particular to the team members, Leanne Clay and Zara Toussaint. Hope I pronounced her surname properly. And commendations also go to the Whitmore and District Active Living Group, organised by David Harrison and his team. It's fantastic to see so many new charities and new organisations coming to the fore all the time. It really brings new lifeblood into the sector, which is so important. Over to you, Gary.
Thanks, Jill. Great start to the evening. And as you've said, Jill, both businesses supporting over the last year, personal achievements in the last year and new groups forming in the last year. All 3 of those, are extraordinary things to do in any year. But in the year that we've just had, it's just fantastic. So if you are out there, please do give us a shout out. You can use Twitter. You can, if you're logged in onto the channel on YouTube, you can comment directly next to the screen on YouTube. You can also give us a shout on Facebook. It's all down here below us, folks. So all the handles and hashtags and stuff that you need is all here. Let us know how you're going this evening, if you're enjoying it with your family, if you're watching perhaps with work colleagues, if you've won an award, if you're still waiting to see which award is coming up for you that you may have been nominated for, or you have nominated somebody. We would love to hear from you, and also add in any photos that you might have of the winners or of what you're doing this evening. So we will return to that a little bit later on in the evening. Over to you, Esther.
So the next category coming up is the Volunteering Support for Young People Award. And we start with the Moorlands Award.
Hello, my name is Susan Clark. I'm the Artistic and Executive Director of B Arts. I just wanted to say, first of all, how proud I am that B Arts sits in the voluntary sector, We are one of so many organisations that depend on our volunteers to really make a difference for our communities across Staffordshire. Today, I'm delighted to be able to present the winning nomination for the Staffordshire Moorlands Volunteering Support for Young People Award on behalf of Support Staffordshire. The winner of this category has been volunteering with Safe and Sound for over 2 years. They support by delivering fire safety workshops in immersive, interactive pods and support children and schools as they attend Safe and Sound events and work their way around 5 partner-delivered workshops. Now this person, their help has been invaluable as it helps schools get the most out of their visits to the fire station and from their Safe and Sound experience. In November 2019, this individual helped support 508 Year 6 children from Leek schools as they attended Safe and Sound workshops at Leek Fire Station. The new immersive technology, it's a new, innovative, driven workshop, was new to everybody, and to be able to learn and adapt to such new technology is a credit to the nominee and their determination to succeed. This individual has had an immensely positive impact on the children who attended, with feedback such as, "After today, I'll tell my brother not to charge his phone on his bed," and "After today, I'll make sure the doors are closed at night," and "After today, I'll know what to do if there's a fire." So it's clear that this person is really helping keep children and their families safer. This person has a calm, knowledgeable and interesting approach to delivery, which the children really appreciate, and they engage with him. He commits his time and is always reliable, enthusiastic and willing to help. He's grasped the opportunities the new technology has presented with gusto. He's a credit to the organisation, as are all the staff's fire service volunteers. So finally, I'm very pleased to announce the winner of the Staffordshire Moorlands Volunteering Support for Young People Award is Andrew Sutton. Congratulations, Andrew. Very well deserved.
So congratulations to Andrew Sutton and the team at Staffordshire Fire and Rescue. It's so fantastic for organisations to encourage young people to get involved. So really good work there. Next is the Newcastle Award, sponsored by Synectic Solutions.
Hi, I'm James Flintham and I'm a Community Officer at Support Staffordshire. I'm delighted to be given the opportunity to present the winning nomination for the Newcastle-under-Lyme Volunteering Support for Young People Award on behalf of the sponsors Synectic Solutions. This individual has been volunteering at a children's centre for just under a year. She plans activities, delivers the sessions and promotes them within the local area. Since she took on the role, she's planned for and delivered weekly sessions that have been attended by over 100 0 to 5-year-olds since they've been running. Parents say that the children love coming to the Mary Hill Explorers sessions as they have fun and can take part in activities that they wouldn't be able to do at home. She helps families by sharing information on other services and activities in the area, and has also taken on the volunteer role of the parent representative on the Newcastle Family Improvement Board to help shape the services and provide a parent's point of view. As part of her role, she's also offered to be filmed for the Staffordshire County Council Doing Our Bit campaign, and she contributed to the BBC Tiny Happy People campaign, which you will hear more about shortly. The team at Mary Hill Children's Centre described this lady as a great asset and are very proud of her contribution to the service. I'm pleased to announce that the winner of the Newcastle-under-Lyme Volunteering Support for Young People is Stephanie Mayer. Congratulations.
Hi, I'm Kate Thompson-Rayner, and I'd just like to talk to you quickly about one of our volunteers in the Newcastle District Children's Centres. Steph has been with us since 2019, and she's been instrumental in the delivery of Mary Hill Explorers and also Lockdown Babies. Steph herself had a baby during lockdown and realised that there was a need there for babies to have that socialisation that they'd lost throughout lockdown. So she developed and has delivered Lockdown Babies, which is a small intimate group for parents and their babies that they've had during lockdown to come along and get used to socialising, but in a small group, so it's not too overwhelming. Steph delivers 2 of those Lockdown Baby groups, which are full, and she has also got a waiting list. Not only has she done that, but she has been part of our Family Improvement Board. She represents families from across the district and provides that voice to the development of our service. Also, as a volunteer, she's been involved in the development of Tiny Happy People, the BBC's campaign to support families with their children. And so Steph has been really involved and dedicated to supporting families, not only in our district, but also nationally. So I'd just like to say to Steph, thank you ever so much for all of the hard work that you do. Your dedication is inspirational. And I'm glad that you offered to give your time to the children's centres and to the families of Newcastle. So thank you ever so much.
Huge congratulations to you, Stephanie Mayer from Maryhill Children's Centre. As a relatively parent of still relatively recently of young children, I'm just in absolute awe at you for both becoming a parent and also developing a group during a pandemic. Just extraordinary effort. Congratulations to you. The next category is volunteering support for the over 65s. And again, we start with the Moorlands Award.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Lisa and I'm the Fundraising Development Manager here at Support Staffordshire. It gives me great pleasure to present the award for the Staffordshire Moorlands Volunteering Support for the Over 65s tonight. This individual makes an invaluable contribution to a local organisation. As both a trustee and a participant, they bring unique insights to the board. Wearing both trustee and participant hats, this person has used their skills as a former journalist not only to write press releases for this local organisation and build up good relations with local reporters, but also to start the process of editing material for publication as part of their National Lottery Heritage Fund supported Women's Land Army project. During the relatively short time this person has lived in Leek, they've also become involved with many other voluntary activities aiming to benefit the district and its inhabitants. They have thus quickly built up a network of contacts with whom he shares the benefits. It gives me great pleasure to announce that the winner of the Staffordshire Moorlands Volunteering Support for the Over 65s Award this year is Mark Johnson of Borderland Voices. Congratulations, Mark.
Mark is a key ingredient in the Borderland Voices Arts for Health and Mental Wellbeing mix. He's one of just 2 or 3 people under the age of 65 and as such brings a welcome breath of youthful fresh air to all our meetings. Throughout the pandemic, he's supported our older participants in so many ways, in our regular Zoom meetings, chatting to isolated participants on the phone, doing shopping and fetching prescriptions, providing emotional support and finding sources of additional help. Mark is such a lively yet empathetic person, but he also has a wicked sense of humour, and he's managed to bring many a smile to all our faces over the past months.
So congratulations to Mark Johnson from Borderland Voices. Over this last year, it's been even more important to help address issues of loneliness and isolation, which I think particularly affect our older citizens. So fantastic work there. And also commendation goes to Linda Lee of Brown Edge Luncheon Club. Next is the Newcastle Award, sponsored by Belong.
Hi, I'm Lisa Haynes, North Staffordshire Senior Locality Officer at Support Staffordshire, and I'm delighted to present the winner of the Newcastle-under-Lyme Volunteering Support for the Over 65s on behalf of the award sponsors Belong. The winning nominee of this category is a digital tech volunteer for the Healthy Generations project that supports older people to improve their well-being by the use of digital technology, supporting people to get online. This person excels at information gathering both over the phone and on a virtual meeting. Their volunteer role was face-to-face until the pandemic, and now they are working totally remotely, either by telephone or the internet. Throughout this last year, from April 2020 to March 2021, this person has given 156 hours supporting beneficiaries of the projects with digital access, downloading apps and so on, and talking people through processes over the phone to join a Zoom session. The skills this person has supported with has a huge impact on the lives of lonely and isolated people. They've enabled beneficiaries to contact family members or other professionals and make appointments and enable them to join in with activities that have been made available from the project. I'm pleased to announce the winner of Newcastle-under-Lyme Volunteering Support for the Over 65s Award is John Kachia. Congratulations.
John is a younger person and is volunteering with the beneficiaries of the Healthy Generations project at Beth Johnson Foundation. John deserves to win this award for his dedication to the project and continuing the support he freely gives to the beneficiaries. John supports the Zoom sessions, ensuring group members are included in conversation. He is mindful of how they are and respectful of their conversations. He welcomes new members and acts as host when it is required. John is also a tech buddy and supports the beneficiaries with any technical issues they may have, which ranges from exchanging files, downloading apps, talking through Google. Thank you.
Congratulations, John Kachia, Beth Johnson Foundation. Absolutely great intergenerational project there at a great organisation. The importance of people pulling together, young and old, really critical during the last 12 months, and wonderful to see a young man there on the start of his volunteer journey. Let's hope that he keeps going until he's over 65. Over to you, Esther.
So we've got some nice messages coming through on the social media chat. Lots of congratulations for others who've already been awarded. Blythe Centre says, amazing work, Draycott Support Group. Well done for winning the Moorlands New Group Star Award. It's fantastic that our neighbouring village group who we've enjoyed working with during the pandemic have achieved such a great recognition. So that's lovely. And extra well done to Kate there. And fantastic commendations to our amazing Star Award with Debbie. Well done. We're so proud to have you part of our team. I gather Blythe Centre, they're having quite a little gathering there with the show this evening on a big screen so they can all enjoy it together, but safely socially distanced. And coming in from Newcastle, some winners, I gather, are in shock. And Carly Lee says, can't believe I won the personal achievement for Newcastle-under-Lyme. So pleased, so well done, Carly, for that too. So over to you now, Jill.
Okie dokie. So at this point in the evening, we'd like to take a few moments to recognise those who have volunteered or supported our sector, but are no longer with us. It's been a tough year for everybody, and obviously a lot of people have lost out of the sector over the last year. So it's great to be able to recognise all of those across Stoke and Staffordshire.
Thank you. And of course, all the more poignant after the last year that we've had. Just a personal reflection from me. I remember when I was getting started first as a volunteer, and then my first job with the voluntary sector. Maurice Arnold there was mentioned at the start of the in memoriam. He was a great support to me individually, and I happened to be aware that he and his brother as volunteers represent a huge proportion of the nature records for Staffordshire, so a huge contribution during their lifetime of volunteering. And I think, Jill, you had a reflection as well.
Yes, Peter Grocott, as you can see from the screen, was our connection in the Newcastle area, along with his son David. And although I only got to know Peter in the last couple of years, it was clear what an enthusiastic, committed, passionately community-minded person he was. And I'm sure he will be greatly missed in his community. And I know lots of people turned out to line the streets for his funeral, even though it was a really horrible wet day. So yeah, he will be sorely missed in the community, as will all the others, I'm sure, that have been mentioned tonight, and all those others that we weren't able to mention too.
And lives well lived, I think, in each and every case there. And we will be publishing the full details of all of the in memoriam recognitions. They'll be on our website after the final event, which is on the 17th of June. So just turning now back to seeing an update from your social media posts. Again, some more congratulations for the winners. Debbie Burgess says, well done, Stephanie Mayer, you really deserve this. And then we've got someone who is on social media, at least, I don't know how they're known in real life, but on social media, they are Mojo Jojo. And they say, OMG, yes, Jane, congratulations. Wonderful, keep them coming. We love reading these out. We know that you're out there watching us then, so that's great, keep them going. Over to you, Esther.
Okay, let's move on now with our presentations. The next category is the Volunteer Team of the Year Award, and we start with the Moorlands Award, sponsored by Nixon Reeves.
Hi, my name is Jo Fox. I'm Office Manager at Nixon Reeves Limited in Leek. As a volunteer myself, I know just how amazing and powerful working as a team can be, and the amazing results that can be achieved. Nixon Reeves Limited are delighted to be sponsor for the Team of the Year category. This is a really special category, and it really is an honour to recognise those that work so hard, so tirelessly, and for the benefit of the community. Success in ordinary times is admirable enough, but to be able to diversify, adapt, seek out new funding is nothing short of amazing. The Auctioneer's Arms is a community-owned pub, one of, I believe, 110 in the country. And when you consider the challenges and the problems that other pubs have encountered during the pandemic, it's truly amazing that the Auctioneer's Arms has survived. It offers facilities for the young, the old, and everybody in between. It's a true community hub. And the winner is Caverswall Community Service. Huge congratulations to you all. You should be immensely proud for your achievements.
Well, those photographs certainly make me want to go and visit the Auctioneer's Arms. I'm embarrassed to say I haven't managed to get down there yet, but I definitely will. And I think that those pictures also show just what some people have been up to during the pandemic. So absolutely brilliant. So congratulations to Caverswell Community Society Committee for being their Team of the Year. And also commendations go to the team with Shirley Bruff, helping with Cancer Research UK, and also the Care and Fun Club charity at Blythe Bridge. Well done to all of you. Next is the Newcastle Award, sponsored by Support Staffordshire.
Good evening, my name's Anne Ross. I'm the Locality Officer for both Stafford and South Staffordshire districts for Support Staffordshire. I am pleased to be announcing the winning nomination for Newcastle-under-Lyme Volunteer Team of the Year Award this evening, and the details are as follows. Run entirely by volunteers, this team offer food to local families every day from 11 AM to 1 PM, providing a hot drink and emotional support as well as 3 days of food. Sometimes the team must engage in a difficult conversation with families when dealing with vulnerable adults, especially first-time service users, but they respond sensitively and when appropriate refer the family for further support. The team are a lovely mixture of retired nurses, teachers, part-time lecturers, an autistic gentleman and a couple of mums building up some experience before returning to work. Some of the families that have previously been supported now volunteer to give something back. The kindness of the entire team makes everyone feel welcome and quickly dispels any embarrassment, and their reliability ensures that the service is open every day. In 2019, the team fed 1,793 people, an 86% uplift from 2018. I am delighted to announce the winner of the Newcastle-under-Lyme Volunteer Team of the Year Award is People's Pantry Volunteer Team. Congratulations.
Hello, I'm Phil. I'm the People's Pantry Manager at the Alice Charity. And I just wanted to do a quick video to tell you exactly how awesome our volunteers are that work in the pantry.
So the pantry volunteers worked tirelessly over the COVID-19 pandemic. They were still coming in and making up food parcels, doing deliveries to vulnerable people in Stoke and Newcastle, and they worked longer hours, they worked harder, and especially over Christmas, the referrals were just non-stop coming in, and the volunteers just went above and beyond to make sure that no family in Stoke and Newcastle went without.
And since then, they've just carried on working harder and harder. Even nothing's too much to ask for the volunteers. Obviously, they're giving up their spare time to come and help out to make sure the families get the food, both delivered and collecting from us. But even if you need an extra delivery going out, they're more than happy to pop down and take it out again in their own time. And there's nothing too much you can ask of them, is there?
No, and we will be eternally grateful for everything that they've done for Alice Charity and for all the families that they've supported.
Huge congratulations again to People's Pantry over at Alice Charity. Fabulous tribute to all of the work of all the volunteers and of course the staff there that support them for the Team of the Year for Newcastle. And I think this is as good a point as any really to say that all of the organisations that stepped up around food and essential supplies, all of those mutual aid groups, those good neighbour schemes during the year, just hats off to you. Amazing, but also critical and crucial, and the role that you played during the pandemic in keeping that demand down from escalating up to support and protect the statutory services, NHS, social care was absolutely critical. And I've lost count of the times that senior people within those organisations, NHS, council, have passed on that very message unprompted about how amazing you've all been. So well done to all of you, exemplified by the wonderful team at People's Pantry over at Alice Charity. Also in this category for Team of the Year commendations go to the Air Ambulance Charity Shop team in Newcastle, and also to Caldwell Children, the applications team there. So well done to both of you as well. So the next category that we're going to have is an important one, critical for the running of any charity, our trustees. And this one is Trustee of the Year for Staffordshire Moorlands. This one is sponsored by Ornua Foods UK.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you're having a fantastic time at this year's awards, and hopefully next year we can all meet face to face to help celebrate and recognise the many fantastic people from across the Staffordshire Moorlands. My name is Kate Taylor. I'm the Employer Brand and Engagement Coordinator for Ornua Foods. Ornua has been present in Leek for nearly 100 years, and we are really passionate about playing a vital role in our community, as well as helping to recognise and support the many fantastic people who go above and beyond every single day. This year we are thrilled to be sponsoring the Trustee of the Year Award, and we chose to sponsor this particular award as we know what a vital role a trustee plays in any community group and charity. With a variety of nominations from across the Staffordshire Moorlands, here are the details of the winning nomination. When the village hall reached crisis point in 2017 and was in danger of closing, this person steps into the role as the chair of the new board of trustees, not only helping to save the hall, but winning the trust and respect of the community and its many user groups. To do this, he used his many skills to engage with funding and support opportunities, most importantly being the SW Peak Partnership, whose significant grant ensured that they could replace the old, ageing and leaking roof. Match funding is required for all of these projects, and to ensure this he met with the user groups. Of the 60 plus attendees, 80% are from the Staffordshire Moorlands and other Staffordshire areas. And there are many other user groups too. This trustee not only helped to support the hall, but through his fantastic networking skills, he has also been able to establish a network of 5 village halls to help share ideas, updates on events, good practice and fundraising opportunities. Without his skills, knowledge, generosity and commitment to the communities of the Staffordshire Moorlands and the parish of Hartington, the village hall and the people who use it would have lost a community treasure forever. Therefore, I am pleased to announce that the winner of the Trustee of the Year Award is Keith Quine, Chair of Trustees and Management Group at Hartington Village Hall.
This video is set in the Village Hall, heart of the community, which extends beyond county boundaries. We would like to share with you some images which are a direct result of the inspirational and committed leadership of Keith, working with the new trustees after the crisis in 2017. The leaking roof was replaced last August with the financial support of the South West Peak Partnership. The required match funding was driven by Keith's hard work in engaging the community to fundraise. During lockdown, Keith, with his hands-on approach and organisational skills, alongside the volunteers from the community, developed this hub. Here we have book loan, computer workstations and a warm, friendly atmosphere.
Well, that video certainly gave us an insight into the achievements of Keith Quine and what's happened in Hartington Village Hall. So fantastic to be able to see it, some real tangible achievements there. Hartington Village Hall is just outside Staffordshire, but has lots of people from the Staffordshire Moorlands using the facility. So it's very much one of our key organisations in the area. So well done to Keith Quine and Hartington Village Hall for that nomination. And also we have commendations to go to Bill Taylor of Borderland Voices. So next is the Newcastle Award, sponsored by Staffordshire County Council.
Hello, my name is Gulsoom Aslam and I'm one of the social prescribing link workers here at Support Staffordshire. I'm really pleased to be able to share with you the details of the winning nomination for the Newcastle-under-Lyme Trustee of the Year Award on behalf of the sponsor, Staffordshire County Council. The winning nominee is a young person who is a trustee and volunteer across several organisations. They have had a huge impact across a range of activities supporting people to get their voices heard. This person is a board member of I Have a Voice CRC, encouraging young people from all backgrounds to engage and become active citizens. They are also a trustee of Staffordshire Wildlife Trust and led the work to establish the local youth council. As well as this, they are also a trustee of Spirit of Peace Limited, leading the organisation's regional governance and communications arrangements. Their work makes this person an excellent ambassador for all young people. Their contribution and achievements have been genuinely inspirational, and they are an excellent example to their peers and broader society. I'm really delighted to announce the winner of the Newcastle-under-Lyme Trustee of the Year Award is Elliot Lancaster. Congratulations, Elliot. Keep up the excellent work.
Hi, this is a video recording as my recommendation for Elliot Lancaster. My name is Tim Mellish and I'm the Chief Executive of a global training, coaching and consulting firm called Omnes Global. I've known Elliot for a number of years. Through our studies at university, I was a very mature student. But for what I've seen with Elliot, he's a true individual who embodies the vision of supporting and empowering other young people, whilst also, and interestingly, inspiring senior leaders and senior executives and managers within the organizations he has dealt with. And it's this dual role model that I believe represents Elliot's value to everyone, and in particular to the organizations and individuals that he interacts with. So for Elliot, what's really important to me is he represents a role model of being able to overcome challenges, of giving back to others, and working across multiple and diverse sectors. Elliot is always giving back, whether it's volunteering, which he has done a significant level through his time at Keele University, or even more recently, his contribution to the COVID vaccine trials. And therefore, to recommend Elliot for this award is something that I do with both personal pleasure and also professional pleasure.
So, Elliot, what a very hard-working person you are. Trustee of 3 organisations, Staffordshire Wildlife Trust, Spirit of Peace Limited, and I Have a Voice CIC. Goodness, it's lovely to have people like you to be trustees and to promote the idea of being a trustee and a volunteer for organisations as well. So huge congratulations to you, and very well done to you too, Hayley Jones of the Nappy Project. The next category is the Young Volunteer of the Year, and we start with the Moorlands Award.
Good evening, I'm Claire Ferris from Support Staffordshire, and I'm extremely pleased to present the award this evening for the Staffordshire Moorlands Young Volunteer of the Year. Until recently, this young person was a shy, quiet, very anxious girl who wasn't accepted in large friendship groups and has been severely bullied and isolated from friends. Despite her low self-esteem, she gets involved in activities. At school, she takes part in assemblies on stage talking about bullying. She is a reading mentor to less able children. She's in the netball and handball team at school and has competed in numerous tournaments. And she's now doing her bronze Duke of Edinburgh and has achieved Blue Peter badges. She has attended Scouts since the age of 6 and now assists a swimming teacher providing fun, safe lessons for children aged 4 to 6 years. This person brings new ideas into the groups which are exciting and fun. This has made a big impact to the children as some are from deprived areas or they don't have many social skills. Due to her background, she understands the mental effects of bullying and isolation and the barriers children face and treats the children like children with no judgments. These groups are a lifeline to some children, something which this person can relate to. She talks to her peers at school about her battle in order to help. Her schoolwork is exemplary, and she takes the time to volunteer to give a little bit back. Even though she is studying for her GCSEs, she still continues to seek new challenges. She is a forward-thinking, kind, considerate person who understands she's unique. And so, the winner of the Staffordshire Moorlands Young Volunteer of the Year is Lauren Kinder. Congratulations, Lauren.
Isn't it great to see so many young people getting active in our local charities? They're the future after all, and they're doing a fantastic job getting involved in community activity. So well done to Lauren Kinder of the Little Otters Swimming Club in Cheadle. Brilliant. And also she's another one that's very busy because she's also involved in the 7th Wellington Scouts in Hanley. So fantastic. And we've also got commendations for Josh Woodward of the Luosco German Shepherd Rescue in Cheadle, and for Leo Myatt from the Draycott area. So fantastic to you too. Next is the Newcastle Award, sponsored by Newcastle and Stafford Colleges Group.
Hello, my name's Jane Tunnicliffe and I'm from Newcastle and Stafford Colleges Group, and I'm really pleased to be here to present the Young Volunteer of the Year Award. As part of Newcastle and Stafford Colleges Group, we're very much at the heart of the community, and it's important to us that we do value and recognise the work that our communities do. So we're really pleased to be part of the judging and to also recognise all the fabulous young people out there that do volunteer. Tough category it was, with some amazing young people that are doing fabulous work, and hopefully this will inspire our young people of the college to go out there and be part of the community and volunteer. So here's the details of the winner. And volunteer. So here's the details of the winner of this nomination. This volunteer has helped with the Warm Home Service at Caudwell Children since October 2020. During this time, they have directly supported families with a disabled child in Staffordshire and the surrounding areas who are affected by fuel poverty. They've supported these families to access benefits. They're eligible for referred families for social tariffs and also the Priority Services Register, and provided practical make it happen support by assisting with completing applications and acting as an advocate for families, liaising with the other professionals and support agencies. As an example of her work, families have reported they dealt with my situation with kindness and compassion. They offered me moral support. I'm very grateful for the information shared with me. And in one case, they supported a family with a 4-year-old child with autism to secure £6,000 funding for specialist equipment. In addition to this, they've also given extra time to volunteer as a Porter Growth coach. Through this role, they've fundraised for Caudwell Children, promoted the charity and its services at their university, and been an advocate for volunteering. And the winner of the Young Volunteer of the Year Award is Natalie Lennox. Congratulations, Natalie. Very well done, and keep up that wonderful work.
We've nominated Natalie Lennox for the Young Volunteer category for her time volunteering at Caudwell Children's Charity based in Staffordshire in the Warm Homes Family Support Service. Natalie has supported various families through the COVID-19 pandemic, and feedback tells us she's done this with kindness and compassion. In one instance, she supported a family to receive £6,000 of funding for specialist equipment, and this will benefit a child with autism. In addition to this, Natalie became a lead volunteer and supported, guided, led and mentored other volunteers as they started with the service. She's a joy to have as a volunteer at Cordwell Children, and that's why we've nominated her for this award.
Not just volunteering, but volunteering with kindness and compassion. Huge congratulations to Natalie Lennox, volunteering with Cordwell Children. Absolutely wonderful. Well done to you, Natalie. Can I also point out at this point, thank you very much to the sponsor of that award, Newcastle and Stafford Colleges Group. They're one of our sponsors that, firstly in Stafford and also now over in Newcastle, have been sponsoring us over the last 3 years. It's really great to have your continued involvement and support over at the college, and of course, absolutely appropriate, sponsoring Young Volunteer of the Year award for everything that the college does for young people in the area. If you're watching and you're thinking about your employer or indeed your own business and wondering whether you might be interested in sponsoring one of our awards in the future, please do drop us a line. We'd be more than happy to have a chat with you. At Support Staffordshire's end, it's Lisa Carson you want to have a chat to, but give us a ring, get in touch with us on social media, have a look at our website, any of those means, whichever's easiest for you, and we'd be more than happy to have a chat with you about how you could sponsor any of our awards in future years. So how is it looking over on the feedback, Jill?
It's looking terrific. It's really good to see so many new comments coming in, and it's good to know there's so many so many of you out there watching and listening to this. So fantastic. So a few messages that have come in. Windmills Charity said, "Woohoo! Super proud to have one. New Volunteer Team of the Year. Thank you." Councillor Joe Porter said, "Delighted that our Brown Edge and Endon litter picking army has got commendation for the New Volunteer Team of the Year in tonight's Volunteer Star Awards. Proud of all our team for their efforts to help keep our local community clean and tidy." And Jane Snape says, "Huge congratulations to our volunteer John on his fabulous achievements. Superstar Awards." And some very proud parents for the Young Volunteer of the Year Awards. Ian Kinder said, "Very well done, Lauren. Love, Mum, Dad and Charlotte." So some lovely messages. Keep them coming in. We've still got time to read a few more before the end of the evening. Thank you. And now over to Esther.
The next category is the Volunteer of the Year Award, and we start with the Moorlands Award, sponsored by Charlton Solicitors.
My name is John Downey, and I'm a trustee of Support Staffordshire, and it's my great pleasure to present the Staffordshire Moorlands Volunteer of the Year Award this evening on behalf of the sponsors, Charlton Solicitors. This person is very well known in Biddulph Moor, the village where they live, and if anyone wants to support Cancer Research UK, they know this person will support them. In 2005, they organised a charity ball which raised £2,000, and since then it has only got bigger and better, raising an amazing £22,000 last year, and a total of £300,000. They achieved this by coming up with creative ways to increase fundraising, including getting a local bus company to donate buses and charging the guests to be transported to this event. They also approached local businesses to seek match funding, which resulted in an additional £3,000. This person has links with the local golf club, who run a yearly tournament for Cancer Research UK, raising £5,000, and they have been a member of the Biddulph Moor County Fair Committee since 2009 and secured an annual donation of £4,000. In the past years, this lady has gained support from the local rugby club, the local pub, the local young farmers, and in 2012, she was also nominated to be an Olympic torchbearer for her impact on the community. She doesn't have a committee around her, She's a one-woman show. Raising awareness and fundraising is always at the forefront of her mind. And the winner of the Staffordshire Moorlands Volunteer of the Year Award is Janet Pickford. Congratulations, Janet.
Hi, my name is Jamie and I'm the Relationship Manager at Cancer Research UK. I'm thrilled that Janet Pickford has been shortlisted for Volunteer of the Year at the Moorlands Volunteer Star Awards. I couldn't think of a more deserving person. Janet started fundraising in 2005 by organising a charity ball in memory of a close friend who unfortunately lost a battle to breast cancer. Last year marked her 15th anniversary of organising this amazing event, which is now an established occurrence in the local social calendar, with guests attending year on year being absolutely dazzled by the amazing decor and atmosphere that Janet recreates. From erecting a hot air balloon for her around the world theme to recreating a Brazilian rainforest with parrots and a Copacabana beach for her real Carnival ball, nothing is ever too much for Janet. I can't thank Janet enough for the amazing contribution she has made over the years to Cancer Research UK and our battle to beat cancer. Thank you.
Janet Pickford, congratulations. Cancer Research UK, a one-woman show was the quotes that I took there from the nomination that we had, and raising over £300,000 just to make such a huge difference. And I know, so many of us will know somebody close to us who's been touched in some way by cancer. So to know that there are wonderful volunteers out there fundraising to support the cause is just absolutely fabulous. So well done to you, Janet. Also a commendation in this category that goes to Alison Ash from the Southwest Big Landscape Partnership Scheme. That's a scheme that Support Staffordshire are a partner in, although the nomination didn't come from us. So we know that scheme well, and we know of Alison too. So well done to Alison Ash there as well. Next is the Newcastle Award. This one is sponsored by us.
Good evening. My name is Sally Groves. I'm the South East Staffordshire Operations Manager for Support Staffordshire, and it gives me great pleasure to present the winning nomination for the Newcastle-under-Lyme Volunteer of the Year Award. The winner of this category is one of the busiest people in their village, playing a huge role within their community. During the lockdown period especially, they have played an even bigger supporting role. They really are a star volunteer. She has always been an active member of the village and has been on the Village Hall Committee for several years. They give their own time freely to organise and support events in the village, as well as provide help, particularly to the more elderly neighbours. For example, transport for hospital visits or other appointments, collecting the fish and chips for the quiz night, and cake baking for the Christmas fair. Last year, a new local activity living group was formed to provide a community service to the more elderly population and tackle rural loneliness. This person quickly volunteered to become the secretary and the event organiser for the group, helping to organise the monthly meetings and book events for the members, including theatre trips, tea room visits and informative talks. When lockdown happened, this person provided an information leaflet that was delivered to all parishioners offering support, including their own personal contact details, which was really appreciated during this very difficult time. They took on shopping tasks and prescription collections for many of the elderly who were having to shield, and organised the setup of several WhatsApp groups for each of the parish to enable folk to stay in touch with one another. They have also organised a food donation collection for the Alice charity based in Newcastle and have delivered 2 carloads of items to them. And if that wasn't all enough, she now wants to get involved with the setup of a new community coffee shop. The nomination added, several of us have said to each other, she really deserves a medal, and she most certainly does. So I'm delighted to announce that the winner of the Newcastle-under-Lyme Volunteer of the Year Award goes to Eleanor Sudlow. Congratulations, Eleanor. That's really well deserved.
Eleanor doesn't just believe in community spirit, she epitomises community spirit. She has played an active part in our rural and widespread community for decades. She freely gives her time, ideas and support through our active village hall committee, volunteering at all village events, and as a secretary for our local active living group, which is tackling rural loneliness. As we went into lockdown, Eleanor went into action. She brought our community closer together by helping the vulnerable and isolated with food shopping, collecting prescriptions, getting folk to medical appointments, helping to run a book and puzzle swap, and creating many WhatsApp groups throughout the parish. She also created a novelty tea towel map of our village, showing where everyone lived, allowing us to connect with our neighbours and new friendships to be formed. Between lockdowns, she organised a dog show and a joyful Christmas fair in the summer event, so needed to raise everyone's spirits. For the wider community, she organises Christmas, Easter and regular food bank collections for the Alice charity. Without Eleanor, so many aspects of our life would be so much poorer. Well done, Eleanor. You are a rare and shining star.
So there's obviously some fabulous work going on there at Mere Village and community. So well done to Elena Sudlow, fantastic work there. And we've also got commendations for Peter Till and Rose Wally, both of whom work at Newcastle Food Bank. And obviously over the last 12 months, even more so have food banks been a vital part of the support for the most vulnerable in our communities. So well done to everybody who works and supports your local food bank. So fantastic to everybody there. So the final award of the evening is the Lifetime Achievement Award. And we start with the Moorlands Award, sponsored by Support Staffordshire.
Good evening, everybody. My name's Rowan Crozier and I'm a trustee of Support Staffordshire and the chief executive of Brand Hour. The winner of the Support Staffordshire Moorlands Lifetime Achievement Award started their career as a youth worker in Manchester, where they supported a drug rehabilitation unit which was pioneering of its type in the late 1960s. They went on to become a project worker and subsequent manager with a charity in Stoke-on-Trent in the early 70s called Hanley Youth Project. The community development work grew substantially with Hanley Youth Project and was becoming noticed, and in the early 80s Stoke-on-Trent Council absorbed the work into the leisure services as their community development specialist team. This person retired from the local authority work in 2000, but he didn't retire from life. In 2007 and 8, they embarked on 2 leadership roles, which has defined them as both an advocate for public and voluntary services, but also as a humanitarian of the highest order. Firstly, they initiated with other interested partners an establishment of the ASHA refugee charity, and with their CEO guidance has meant that today ASHA has become the largest support mechanism for refugees across North Staffordshire, with a remit of campaign, advocating and providing survival resources so refugees feel welcome and supported in their final journey to freedom. This person is also the CEO of Sporting Communities. Their guidance and vision for the reigniting of a service which provides young people and communities with service to help support their aspirations and vulnerabilities. Through their guidance, it is now embarking on projects which will help to shape policy nationally. This gentleman, now in his 8th decade, is the epitome of the phrase, life is not a rehearsal, and the sentiment, put more in than you take out. Making a difference is a phrase often overused, but in this person's case, he has impacted positively countless lives. One person doing so much for so many, Kevin is showing no signs of stopping. He is a true humanitarian, accomplished and other people. So I'm delighted to announce that the winner of the Staffordshire Moorlands Lifetime Achievement Award is Kevin Sountry. Congratulations and well done, Kevin.
So congratulations to Kevin Sauntry. for his work with ASHA and also Sporting Communities CIC. A lifetime achievement. That's marvellous. I'm sure over many years he's put so much into those organisations and probably lots of others as well. So that's absolutely brilliant. And also commendation to John Clark from Draycott, likewise an absolute pillar in his community for the amount of activity and work he puts in. So that's absolutely brilliant. Next is the Newcastle Award, sponsored by Support Staffordshire.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Jan Wilson, the Chair of the Trustees of Support Staffordshire, and I'm delighted to be here tonight to present the Newcastle-under-Lyme Lifetime Achievement Award. It's been a very difficult year for everybody, but one good thing that's come out of it is a recognition of the enormous contribution made by volunteers and voluntary organisations to their community. The person who's been nominated for this award has shown this dedication and commitment for over a quarter of a century. So without further ado, I will read what is a very humbling nomination. The winner of this category has held voluntary roles over a significant period of time, and despite a period of serious ill health and continued health problems, has continued in these roles. This individual was a founder member and continues to be an active committee member of Port Hill Residents Association. This is now a vibrant community group with excellent engagement with many local residents. They're also the chair of Bradwell Lodge Community Centre, having fulfilled this role for the last 12 years. The lodge was faced with closure, so if it was not for the action of people such as this person, the resource would be lost to the community. In addition to this, they are also a school governor at Chesterton Community Sports College, volunteering in this role over the last 26 years. This nominee has been a long-standing part of the team that has helped to secure the present success of this school. They've also served as a school governor for the St John Fisher Catholic College. The list goes on. This gentleman is always keen to help people no matter how busy he is, and has served in all he does with dedication and pride. He obtains funding for a community Christmas tree and lights, which is enjoyed by the whole community each year. He really does make a difference to the lives of local people and helps the community to become a better place for all to enjoy. In the face of real adversity, he has shown true selflessness, continued drive and courage. I am pleased to announce the winner of the Newcastle-under-Lyme Lifetime Achievement Award is John Cooper. Congratulations, John. You are an inspiration to all of us.
Hi John, we've nominated you for this award because for the last 26 years you've worked tirelessly within the community, within various roles. You're really well deserving. You've worked so hard on and given so much to others through all the work that you've done. And this is despite your own serious health issues and that of your wife, who was recently passed away. But despite any pressures that are going on within your own life, you've still continued to do the best you can for others and still fulfilled all the roles that you've taken on, and done so with good cheer and good spirits, and it's always made you proud and to be involved and to help others in the ways that you have. We're very proud of you.
So another person who's volunteered so wholeheartedly for so many years and years of their life. What a fantastic achievement. Congratulations, huge congratulations to John Cooper of Bradwell Lodge and also Chesterton Community Sports College. So over to Gary now.
Yeah, and personal congratulations from me to those two final award winners, the big ones, the Lifetime Achievement Awards. Well done to Kevin, and also well done to you, John. Absolutely fantastic. And let me round off that part of the awards there by saying congratulations to everybody that was shortlisted for an award this evening. We're going to have one final look now at your feedback on social media. So we've got good to see some of the Support Staffordshire team there as well. Gorsoom, wow, I'm totally inspired, she says, especially by the young people. And congratulations to all of the winners. And Lisa, who I name checked earlier on, said so many amazing people doing such amazing things. You are all truly inspirational. A couple of other comments. So we've got Ross Padima, who is a good friend to Support Staffordshire, absolutely brilliant. Thank you so much for Kevin's recognition. It will really aid his recovery from major surgery. Oh, goodness me. So get well soon, Kevin. Congratulations on your award, and we really hope that you'll be recovering and volunteering again soon. So yeah, thank you so much for this honour that message finishes with. A couple more. I've got Jane, who I think must be Beth Johnson. Huge congratulations to our Beth Johnson Foundation, our volunteer John, on his fabulous achievements. And I'm gonna finish on Blythe Bridge Centre, the community library there, which is run by the Care and Fun Club. Especially, we know that they have been having their own event this evening. So give us a big whoop there at Blythe Bridge Community Library, and we'll see if we can hear you from there. I think I can just about hear the cheers. It says, great to receive a commendation for Volunteer Group of the Year, who operates the Blythe Bridge Centre, which is the library also. Thank you to such amazing volunteers, and well done to the winners at Caverswall Community Group, based at the Auctioneer's Arms. I think we heard that one before, but well done everybody there. So Jill, do you want to just tell us next steps, because we want to make sure everybody gets their recognition?
Absolutely. So of course we'll be sending out our certificates via email over the next day or two, and we'll be organising delivery of the trophies to the category winners over the coming weeks. We'd also like to thank the National Lottery Community Fund for funding our trophies. That's fantastic. And I think it's always nice to have something to put on your mantelpiece. So well done for that. Over to Esther.
And just to say, we've already started thinking about next year and booking venues for the awards next year. Let's hope we'll be back in person, face to face, and able to give applause to every one of the winners and all of you being commended. So anyway, do keep an eye out on our website and social media channels for details of those awards and how to nominate, and start thinking even now about who you might want to nominate for next year, and keep an eye out for all those wonderful volunteers who you want to cheer on. Thank you so much to all of you who took time to submit a nomination and to provide video clips and photos, and it's really helped to make it a really enjoyable evening. We've certainly enjoyed watching the clips, and we hope you all have too.
Thank you both. Can I say thank you to Esther, thank you to Jill for joining with me this evening. I want to say, yeah, if you get your trophy, please do display it. Please talk to your neighbours about it, not because you want to show off, because I'm sure that you're all extremely modest. I know that you are. But we want people to talk about volunteering, because the more people talk about it, the more interest there'll be in it, and the more people that will join you all in the cause. And talking about it and talking about your work is a great thing to do to spread that message. So as the evening now draws to a close, I just want to say a thank you to all of the team here at Support Staffordshire, and also the tech team that have been working behind the scenes on bringing you the awards this evening. Thank you from me. To all of our sponsors, thank you again from me. I hope to seeing you in real life soon, but you've enabled these awards to happen, so thank you. I'm going to leave you now. We're going to cap it off the same as we started, with a final message from Bob Hall. Thank you and good night.
So there we are. While the winners celebrate, let's just remember all the people who during a whole calendar year put so much effort into charities, community organisations, etc., just to make sure that the wheels are turning. And a big thank you, of course, to these generous sponsors, without whom, as they say, tonight just wouldn't have been the same. And let's not forget the Support Staffordshire team, who work year in and year out and have helped to put tonight together. Thanks for being with us. Fingers crossed, and I think we'll just about make it. In a year's time, we should be back facing each other again for the awards in 2022. Till then, thanks for being with us. Good night.